Sports World, I'm Damien Best. Although Barbados won the 2013 WICB Regional 4-Day competition, a title they defended this year, Trinidad and Tobago was awarded the Regional 4-Day Team of the Year. CBC's Shane Jones reports on the WICB WIPA Awards ceremony held last night at the Pegasus Hotel in Jamaica.
Off-spinner Shane Shillingford caught the award for the Regional Limited Overs Player of the Year. Nikita Miller couldn't be there on the night, but he was voted Regional 4-Day Player of the Year. Newly appointed West Indies captain Dinesh Ramdin collected the award on behalf of Trinidad and Tobago, named the Regional 4-Day Team for 2013. Miguel Cummins is here in Barbados, but Craig Brathwaite must have been proud to receive the award for the Emerging Player of the Year on behalf of his countrymen. Now on to the Elite Awards. ODI Player of the Year. That went to Dwayne Bravo, collected by his brother Darren. Dwayne picked up 33 ODI wickets during the year in review. On to the Test Cricketer of the Year. The veteran and still piling up the accolades, Shiv Chanderpaul. 524 runs at an average of 58.11, inclusive of 2 centuries. After collecting for his brother, Darren Bravo was able to receive his own, the Caribbean T20 Cricketer of the Year. Ramdin was back to collect the award for the T20 Cricketer of the Year on behalf of Sunil Narain. And the big one, the West Indies Cricketer of the Year. Back on stage again, Darren Bravo. Former captain Chris Gill was presented with a special award ahead of his 100th Test match. And then the newly appointed captain spoke a bit to the media, and he said that he is ready for the task ahead.
I think playing on the team for the past 7 to 8 years have given everyone that respect that they needed. And now I'm in that position where everyone will respect me and vice versa, and treat everyone at the same level. No one is bigger than the game, and so far the camp has been really well. We rally around each other, we supported each other all the time, and hopefully we get the results that we want.
Well, thanks, Shane. Stephanie Taylor was named Female Player of the Year, while WIPA presented former Windwards batsman Lockhart Sebastian with the Lifetime Achievement Award. Well, the West Indies squad for the first test against New Zealand is now 14 players. Uncapped Barbadian fast bowler Jason Holder has been added for the game, which starts at Sabina Park in Jamaica on Sunday. The WICB hasn't specified if Holder has been added as cover for any particular player. Well, defending champions Barbados Defence Force Sports Program have a 5-point cushion at the top of the BFA Digicel Premier League standings, despite dropping points last night at the National Stadium. The Soldiers were held to a goalless draw by Mackinson Burdens Hill. BDF now have 35 points, with Pride of Gall Hill second on 30. Meanwhile, Weymouth Wales missed out on the chance to close the gap on BDF and move into second spot as they lost 1-0 to Clayton Scolatonic Notre Dame. Zico Edmi scored the lone goal in the 75th minute. Wales remain third on 29 points. Well, that's the first half in sports. Back in just a moment. We're back. It has come down to this. The best of 5 Co-Operators General Insurance Premier League Basketball Final Series is tied at 2-2. And now the remaining game will ultimately determine the 2014 champions. Tomorrow, defending champions Barbados Lumber Company, Lakers LSC, and number 1 seed Small Islands will play Game 5 at the Barbados Community College. CBC's Mark Seal previews the decider.
The suspense continues over if point guard Andrea Lockhart will turn out for LSC for tomorrow's Premier League Basketball Championship match. The last year's finals MVP was away in Europe playing pro ball, and there were many rumors that he was returning in time for the semi-finals of the playoffs. But he only returned home a few days ago. Lockhart sat in civilian clothes on the LSC bench for Game 4 last Tuesday against Pinelands, prompting more talk about his availability, providing there was going to be a Game 5. Well, there is a Game 5, but coach Francis Williams said earlier today that up to that point, Lockhart was doubtful to be in Lakers gear. But seeing they've played without Lockie all season long, he's focusing on what has to be done to beat Pinelands.
Back to the drawing board, to be honest, all 4 games have gone pretty much according to how we planned. That have been close. Once we can keep the scores in this area, we're pretty comfortable that we can take care of the series.
Pine coach Ronaldo Mon is equally respectful of LSC as Williams is of Pinelands, and he concurs. Game 5 will be a tough one.
We got some work to do. As you can see, there are still 3 people on the court, and there was not supposed to be any help at all. Even coming off a timeout, somebody was able to shoot. You can't have that, not if you want to win the championship. So we're looking forward to Game 5.
Tomorrow's championship game has all the intrigue. LSC won the first 2 games. Pinelands avoided the sweep, then forced this Game 5. And there's still time for last year's MVP to decide to play. So, who's bringing the popcorn? Mark Seal, CBC Sports.
Well, thanks, Mark. Game 5 starts at 7:30 p.m. at Community College.